What is good, clouded people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, wishing all the OG rappers a happy Father's Day for doing their thing in music, and all of a sudden one day waking up to a bunch of new guys talking like them, like Cardi. The OGs include Future, Drake, Young Thug, of course Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, etc. Let me know in the comments who else you think is an OG, and don't tell me Cardi and Uzi, because I agree they have their fair share of clones and children or whatever, but nowhere close in amount compared to the rappers I already listed. But in related news, two rappers sounding like other rappers. Lil Uzi Vert has now been accused of biting the style from another rapper, TyFontaine, an Internet Money signee under Taz Taylor and Nick Mira. We'll get into more about him specifically later on in the video on Uzi's new Rockstar Vibes snippet that has gone viral this past week. But before we get into all the details and drama and even a testimonial directly from TyFontaine himself regarding Uzi via DMs, as always, the Bob Gang featured comment of the video is from Comment, who said Cardi pumps helium into the studio in order to get into his prime. Either that or Cardi has taken so many whippets in his life that when he doesn't take them, his voice is permanently high. Just a reminder for all of you kids, the permanent side effects of doing drugs. Money and hoes. But back to the topic, did Uzi bite TyFontaine style on the new Rockstar Vibes snippet? Let's talk about it. Okay, so firstly, I want to point out that the Rockstar Vibe snippet is completely different than the Rockstar track Uzi is featuring on that was supposed to drop this month but was announced to be delayed yesterday, by which the primary artist is 44 Beau. The single with 44 Beau is actually titled Rockstar, whereas this snippet was just captioned Rockstar Vibes in the Instagram story previewing it. Thus, we really don't know the name of the song yet, but I have a feeling we will very soon, considering Uzi has already been teasing his next project to likely release in 2020, and with the popularity of the snippet, it could very well land on this exact tape. But anyway, for those of you who have not heard the Rockstar Vibes snippet by Uzi, check out this masterpiece. So upon first listen, you'll notice this is a relatively rare sound coming from Uzi, especially in current times since he's been on the Baby Pluto alter ego more recently, ever since Eternal Take, in which he raps in a more of a hardcore Philly style rather than old Uzi with the melodies. But I guess Uzi saw that a lot of people weren't messing with the Baby Pluto as much as emo rockstar Uzi from back in the day, so he started experimenting with the more pop sound that originally blew him up, and out he birthed this fire snippet with the quote, #Rockstar Vibes. Now, shortly after this snippet surfaced, I quickly reposted it on my Twitter, and as mentioned before, it went fairly viral with over 1,000 likes, which for me is crazy because I only got like 3K followers, so you know all the bad biddies about to hit me up after that tweet. But it looks like a couple of the bad biddies were not so bad biddy after all. It were none other than Taz Taylor, owner and CEO of Internet Money Records, which, if you didn't know, is one of, if not the most established producer collectives in the game, known for producing many of Juice WRLD's songs such as Lucid Dreams, as well as a few songs for Trippie Redd, I believe Drake, Lil Tech on Ransom, and the list goes on. But they also have a few artists in their repertoire, including the likes of TyFontaine, who is pretty fly, not gonna lie. And aside from being associated with Internet Money, you may know him from a music video that was featured on No Jumper, as well as his interview with Adam22 on the No Jumper YouTube channel. Make sure to check him out if you haven't heard any of his music. You may like some of his stuff. But as I was saying, roughly one day after I reposted Uzi's Rockstar Vibe snippet on my Twitter, Taz Taylor then retweeted it and quoted it saying, which I was pretty confused about considering the tone kind of gave off like a hater vibe, but then things cleared up soon after, by which TyFontaine, aka Michi on Twitter, also retweeted and quoted the snippet stating, "Lol, come on now bro," laughing emoji. At first I thought they were coming at me for captioning the snippet, Lil Uzi Vert on his Rockstar-ish, because let's be honest, this isn't really rock music, and Internet Money is actually capable and has made rock music, at least I would assume so, in the past given their diversity. And only moments later, TyFontaine clears up what him and Taz were insinuating, and that they were saying Uzi kind of bit his style a bit. Now later on in the video, Ty wanted to make it clear that he did not explicitly mean Uzi, quote, bit his style. We'll get into that soon enough, but he was definitely treading around that topic. For TyFontaine further explained the situation on Twitter by replying to his own thread regarding the "lol, come on now bro," stating, "For all y'all saying what happened, just listen," then pasted a link link to his song released in late April titled Moments that upon a quick listen you can definitely hear the resemblance of the beat when compared to the Rockstar vibe snippet from Uzi.
I don't think we can go home tonight.
Nonetheless, in my opinion, the vocals are much different and cannot in any way be claimed to have been bitten from TyFontaine's song, as Ty quite literally sings like a pop star on his song, whereas Uzi still somewhat sticks to his regular singing voice. This is not to knock Ty either, because I mess with his song no cap, but to continue, TyFontaine resumes his explanation on Twitter regarding how Uzi's new snippet is similar to his own style by saying, "Don't worry, joke's on dude, I've been sitting on the 580 way better than Moments, dude wanna play? This ain't no play kid, finna go dumb." Again implying Uzi stole his 80s style of beats and that he has plenty more like his song Moments. So then a fan attempts to amend the situation by replying collab with Uzi, to which Ty answers, "I'm good, I'll get it on my own," and minutes later tweets, "I'm not mad, just shows my art is doing what it's supposed to do. Everything happens as it should. Praise to the Most High." Essentially claiming that his music inspired other artists, aka Uzi, as music and art overall is intended to do so. So it's not really a big deal that Uzi experimented with his 80s style. But that's not all, for Ty also spoke his mind on his Instagram story, reposting Our Generation Music's post on Instagram of Uzi's Rockstar vibe snippet with a caption of, "I don't ask for much, but if y'all love me like y'all say you do, go comment on this and let them know this is Michi sauce." Yet another clear statement that Uzi, for lack of better words, stole his sauce on the new snippet. Now with all this being said, I wanted to get a statement directly from the source to clear up exactly what TyFontaine believed Uzi stole from him on the song, was influenced by, or however we want to label it. So I asked him to slide in my DMs on Twitter and he hit me with all the information we needed. For firstly, he sent me the aforementioned previously released track of his called Moments that he linked on his Twitter thread, but then explicitly stated, and he knows me and 10K, referring to 10K Cash, who Uzi has actually worked with in the past and done a couple funny dance music videos with, are friends. We've done some songs that he sent to Uzi and Uzi said he f***s with them. Not saying he's biting me, just saying he's probably inspired. As an artist, all you have is your art. If someone likes it enough to the point where they want to recreate the feeling it gave them, you should at least acknowledge the artist." So as I alluded to earlier in the video, TyFontaine wanted to make it clear that he did not necessarily mean that Uzi bit him, which again in my opinion could not be proven anyway, since Uzi's vocals on his snippet were not even comparable to TyFontaine's. However, the 80s style beats are definitely very similar and very well could have inspired Uzi to rap on that type of beat, so gotta give it to Ty somewhat. But something to note in Uzi's defense is that Uzi actually released a song called Slayer in June of 2019, produced by TM88, that resembles the same exact style Uzi is singing in the snippet, whereas as we discussed before, Ty dropped his song Moments in late April this year, 2020. So with this particular evidence, Ty's whole argument could be nullified due to the fact that Uzi been doing this style, but nevertheless, the Slayer beat style was definitely not as 80s as Uzi's new snippet nor TyFontaine's, so Uzi's beat selection could have easily been a matter of inspiration from hearing one of Ty's songs. If what he says about being 10K Cash's friend is true, which I would presume it is, and Ty just wanted some credit for inspiring the beat choice, or at least some acknowledgement perhaps behind the scenes. But anyway, Ty continues his explanation in our DM convo, lastly stating, "For show man, yeah, all I am is before me. None of these rappers had dropped 80s inspired songs, rappers not counting The Weeknd, lol." Just reiterating how he believes he inspired Uzi and possibly some other unnamed rappers to rap over 80s pop style beats. So in summary, TyFontaine looked like he got a little in his feelings at first on social media publicly, but in the DM conversation he remained respectful towards Uzi. However, he did not retract from his statement that he believes Uzi was definitely inspired by his 80s style track and knows 10K Cash sent Uzi his style and he listened to it. So in the end, Ty just wanted some acknowledgement from Uzi if he was going to use part of his sound. And Ty, if you're watching this, it's all love. Make sure to check out man's music after this video, but not after listening to the new Whole Lotta Bob track called Fetus, link in description and out on all platforms. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, expecting a Father's Day gift from Cardi for biting my album name Whole Lotta Bob for his next project Whole Lotta Red. I woke up this morning and man's talking like me. Let me know in the comments if you think Uzi bit or was influenced by TyFontaine's song Moments. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip hop news and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description if you with it. Peace out, cutty people. Know what I'm saying?
I be going stupid like a fucking fetus, yeah. Wouldn't bring your girl cause she on my penis, yeah. But your mom, nothing can get